Hey there guys, welcome back to Let's Play, it was just on the screen for like several minutes. How do I not remember what it is? Legend of Heroes Tales in the Sky. I have memories. I know what I'm playing. I really hope I clicked on the right one. Okay, webcam, we just argued about this. Thank you. I don't need you being bad. So, last time... Trails, not tails, whatever. Hey Ghost, hey Envious. Last time, we had a relatively impactful stream. We ended the previous stream after our dad's ship got impacted. We came over to the Bose region in order to investigate where it went, and we found some rather disturbing news, or some rather disturbing questions. Namely, that based on just how impactful and how strong these monsters actually are, how precisely did they overcome our dad, who was way stronger than us, even though we overcame them? Which leads to the unhappy assumption that very possibly our dad is in league with them, which is going to kind of suck. A little bit. Okay, I'm not going to go do that right now. It's long term, I don't have to worry about it as much. But we came over here, we met a person who was super interested in everyone that's not Estelle. Poor Estelle. And we found out that possibly our photographer friends know something, so we need to find them. We've already toured this whole area. Photographer buddies? Where are you, photographer friends? Huh. I'm not entirely... Would they be in the inn? So I kind of thought... Does it... It should look correct. You may have to go into more detail as to how it looks odd, so I can fix it, because at least the dimensions are correct. I need to find our photographers. They may be somewhere in this place. But I have not found them so far. This is a very swanky hotel, I must say. Nope, they are not in a hotel room. Really? I definitely have not changed any of my broadcast settings. Wait a second. Because that definitely should not be the case. I did not pay no money to have a stream that would look bad. Let me see if they're over here. Nope, nope, nope. Nope, nope. They're not in the expensive restaurant. Are they in the chapel for some reason? Photographers! Awesome, thank you, Envious. It's about time. No, no, just kidding. That's actually the first time someone actually followed since I updated the follower alert. I'll check to see if they're in the southern area, because I actually haven't been through the southern area yet. They're definitely not here. Well, if you were following, then my stream didn't know about it. Yeah, I'm not voice acting all this. I'm waiting until plot relevant stuff happens. Oh, there is an orbital factory over here. I thought this town didn't have one. We need more slots. I cannot afford... Oh wow, I'm like completely out of fire. So I'm pretty sure I can't get more slots at the moment. Nope. I am slotless. Do you have anything that I need? No, you're basically the same stuff that was here before. Later! Yeah, I tried to give a very brief overview. The most important thing we found out is that this particular area of the world, at least the military in this particular area of the world, is not really big on bracers, and so we kind of got run out on our arses because they were not anywhere near happy with us. And so it makes it a little bit difficult to actually investigate because the military is actively trying to keep us out. Alright, I can't get armor, but I got weapons. And the other thing we found out is that our dad may be involved in the kidnapping. The Capua Guild is the one that took the airship, and they are attempting to hold it ransom, which makes no bloody sense. Because no matter how much money they could get out of it, they're actively antagonizing and making an enemy of the royal family. Which is pretty much the stupidest thing you could do. Capua family. What did I say? I certainly meant to say Capua family. Huh. I didn't know there was a path there. And we've come back to town. We reported back to the mayor what we found. And the mayor was like, well, that's really interesting. Thank you. But we still don't quite have any goods to go on. Obviously, the army has been sweeping the area of Bose for, like, the entire bit yesterday. I mean, they've been looking everywhere, and they have not found the Linde, which tells us that just wandering around like idiots is not going to find anything. So, we know the photographer has been actively searching for information on the Linde, so we're trying to see if they know anything, so we can... Oh, Capua Family Guild, whatever. And so we're trying to find them, and the last time I saw them, they were trying to get into the mayor's place and couldn't, and came over here. And I don't know where they are. I'm getting frustrated. Let me go back to the mayor's place. Is there anything in here? Do I have like a synopsis that'll be like, hey stupid, go here? Yeah, the reporter Niel, does he have any findings? Let's find out. I don't know how to find out. I don't know where he is. Did I? Well, of course I did. I don't want to talk to him. He's creepy. The marketplace is much more lively than I could have ever have imagined. It's definitely worth seeing. Okay, well that wasn't helpful. Although thank you for pointing out that he was there. Well, in Relent, he was at the inn, but he wouldn't go back to Relent, and surely the game can't expect me to go back to Relent, can it? Well, if they are, they need to come out, because I already went to the inn once, and they were not there. But I will surely check it again. Because yeah, I don't want to just wander around for a while looking for things. And all the thing says is, hey, they might know something. Do you know anything? Because this was like... Yeah, I've already checked the inn, like every single room, I'm pretty sure. But I'll run through it real quick again. I've checked the chapel, I've checked the mayor's house. Maybe I need to run around the mayor's house. Maybe they're trying to, like, get up a tree or something and get a scoop. That's possible. These are reporters we're talking about. they're definitely not in the inn. Wait, maybe they're in the bar. That would make sense. Our boss, he takes pride in the fact that people stick around for a long time when they come here. That's probably because a lot of people use this place for business meetings. Maybe just because it's such a half-assed business, people feel right at home. I don't know. Nope, not in the bar. Never mind, in the bar, in the bar. I'm sorry, your camera woman is so freaking distinctive, and you're not. Ugh. God damn it. It's ain't a joke, you know. Ugh. Well, we found him. He's drunk off his ass. So that article rejected really that much of a shock to his system? He's just acting like the man he is. Men are pigs, you know. Although he seems to have forgotten that alcohol is a drink to be consumed, not a drink to be consumed by. Oh, damn! Sherazard being like, you don't understand alcohol. And she's the freaking, like, lush mistress. You ever to talk? Don't they call yourself the bottomless Shera? Well, yeah, but different kind of bottomless, Estelle. Oh, please. Bottomless is much more suitable for women like Ina. I, on the other hand, get a hold of my liquor. No matter how much I drink, my face and my disposition remain unreddened. So just you dare group a fun-loving drinker like me with the same category as this clumsy lush. Oh, come now. You get drunk, you lose it completely, and everyone around you gives a heck of a show. Admit it! Well, it's truly true that Ina is like a bucket to Sheena's sieve. But no matter how you look at it, they're both pretty bottomless. I'm sensing disrespect, children. Ugh. Where am I? Good. You're awake, sort of. Drinking that so much is not good for your health, you know. Oh, my head. What? Hey! You're a bracer trainee, aren't you? Oh, goddess, what the hell am I doing in Relunt? Thought I made my way to... Boys! Pose! What are you bumbling about, you sponge? You aren't Bose, so are we. What kind of an insult is Sponge? What, because he consumes alcohol? Oh, well, damn. Don't scare me like that. I see you got a lovely lass with you. The name is Sherazard Harvey, and the pleasure's all yours, I'm sure. I'm the mentor of these two. Sherazard, are you the infamous Silver Streak by any chance? Oh, you humble me, sir. Wow, she immediately brightens up. She's like, oh wow, I'm famous. I take it you've heard of me then. Only rumors, I'm afraid, but yeah, I know your name. You're one of the top young bracers, if I'm not mistaken. Which means you three are here to investigate the incident as well, I suppose. Oh, so you do have some brains. I'm impressed. You find anything out? We saw you by the mayor's house, you seem pretty troubled. Yeah. I was looking for clues, and I didn't find any. Well, that's what I figured. No. Damn, our regulations will spread of information really restrict what I'm able to learn anyway. If I try and consult General Morgan up in Icon Trade directly, they offer inspection for no one knows how now. So I figured at least try to score an interview with the legendary voluptuous mayor. That may turn me away outright. To top it all off, that useless girl comes screwing everything up. Everything! Oh, great, I was tell me. What I do deserve this shabby life. Okay, this drunk scene is going on a bit longer than I wanted it to. Well, you did try to do an exclusive with the mayor's chest. But if you want information that badly, we might share ours with you. Estelle. He is in a position not to barter, if you know the term. Huh? We're actually investigating the incident on Mayor Babel's behalf right now. No, my drunk voice totally comes from the monk. No question. So, naturally, we met with the mayor and General Morgan for that matter. Holy crap, you're serious? Yeah, totally. Score! And Goddess gets the point. Blessed be the bounty of Eidos. Please, I beg you, tell me everything, every last detail. We'll be glad to. However, aren't you forgetting something, Neo? Huh? Information ain't free, you know. We'll scratch your back, but you need to scratch ours first. And get that look on your face. I do not mean that literally. Here. You want a mirror or something? Research fun and long exhausted at this point, I'm sorry to say. We're not interested in your money. That is a line that can be taken out of context very easily. You just find it fascinating that after you made your way to boys right after this incident occurred, it seems like you may have heard some interesting things yourself. That being the case... you know, I thought you were a nice kid. Turns out you're just a slimy little leech like me. Tell you what I know, but rest assured it's not big news by any stretch of the imagination. As long as it's really the incident, no matter how trivial it may, I'll take it. Just don't be stingy. Give it to us straight, okay? Fine, I'll tell you everything. My honor's a newsman. I got 2 clues to share, so if you're taking notes, I suggest you get out your pen and paper. Ready whenever you are. Good way to go, Joshua. You're on a roll. If you ever get started about being a bracer, we know he'll have a bright future in racketeering with those skills. What, we changed... What? We got up and all went to a different table to sit down again. Couldn't we have just moved chairs? Chairs are way easier to move. Well, the first clue's in the form of an eyewitness report from the village of Rovernuda in the west. Talked to a villager who just come to Bose for a visit. She told me something very interesting. Apparently, she knows a kid who saw a huge shadow flying overhead on the night incident. A huge shadow flying overhead? Oh my god, could that be an airship? Yep, airship. Told him. Maybe even that missing one. The army checked it out and found absolutely nothing. You raised our hopes on you to dash them straight away. So you're saying something saw something. That was probably unrelated to anything, right? That's what I'm saying. I warned you it wasn't big news. I went to a lot of trouble to get that sad morsel, too. With that information embargo in place and all. Well done. Now let's hear the second clue of yours. Oh, fine. Another thing I learned is the military's intelligence division's on the move. Intelligence division? What's intelligence? I've heard rumors about them. It's a new royally sanctioned branch of the army, in charge of intelligence gathering and dissemination. That's the one. Yep. Supposedly they're an elite, so elite they can even stand toe-to-toe with the royal bodyguards. The man they put in charge, Colonel Richard, apparently quite the whiz kid. If they won the case, they say the incident's good as solved already. Huh. Doesn't seem like your information will be much use to our investigation. Yeah, well, can't say I didn't warn you. So I couldn't know much on your end. But promise. I scratched, now you. Scratch away. Of course. The deal is a deal after all. The Capua's Sky Bandits. A ransom demand to the Royal House and the Airship Corporations? Well, to be fair, Ghost, I did add that one. But I thought it fit. Good goddess! That's exactly what I needed. That's the missing link I've been killing myself to find. Got your fancy, did it? Absolutely. I can definitely write my article now. I can't be wasting my time getting drunk here. I have to find Dorothy post-haste. See you later, you wonderful people, you. Wow, his spiritual enlisted fast. Well, we chased a big story pretty unsuccessfully until we came along. It's only natural. I'm glad we could help him out. Oh, look at you from Mr. I'll break your kneecaps if you don't talk to Mr. Nice Guy in under a minute. Talk about a... I'll take that as a compliment, Ghost. I was actually talking about this last stream. Every once in a while, as I'm reading things, I will either abbreviate or, like, add on little extra bits just to, A, increase the humor and sort of the, you know, experience of the blind run, so I'm just reading the game to you. And B, because I just think it fits the character, I think it's funny. And I particularly love it when I add a line and people just blank accept it. You know? That's great. Stop thinking weird things about me. You do that too much already. I was just negotiating. A little give and take, nothing more. Bad boy experiment with a good boy inside. Or is it the other way around? Either way, I'm sure the girls love it. Are you not a girl? Is there something we should know, Scheherazade? But anyway, I guess we've only dealt with suspicious, scrupulous people thus far. We're pretty lucky in that regard. Start dealing with weirdos, and that's when you'll need to bust out some really questionable negotiation techniques. What? Were you looking at me when you said weirdos? Anyway, that aside, did you notice a little bothered when Naoa talked about that huge flying shadow thing? I would support from revenue. I said there's a strong chance there's nothing to it. The army already checked it out. Yeah, but I mean, it's not like the army's totally infallible. They could have missed something. It wasn't General Morgan himself, after all, but one of his men. Some of those guys are pretty thick-headed. Well, that's true. Probably worth looking into. Certainly can't hurt any, right? Charge sign the hang of this, I see. I think it's a splendid idea. Let's head to revenue then, shall we? Got it! Well, first, though, I have to head this way. Because I have to go hunt down a monster. Because the people are in danger. Yeah, that's the Einstein Road. That's not where I'm going. I'm going to Nebel Valley. Oh, hi there. Yes, I will kill you. With my new awesome weapons, I'll kill you. My new awesome weapons that allow me to miss. Alright, I got something. Goodbye. Alright, so we're going to move through here real quick. Yeah, this screen is just purely run through. There's that stupid snake that almost killed me. Stupid snake. I saw you there. Oh, look at you all by yourself. Slither at this. Kablemmers. Oh, and Ghost. We did also discover that Estelle's mother was killed 10 years ago during the war with Roland. Apparently she and her mother were on top of a watchtower when the enemy attacked the town, and so her mother shielded her and kind of held some rubble up for several hours until they could be saved, but ended up getting crushed herself. Probably should have saved. Is this the thing? I don't think it is. It's a giant foot. Well, it certainly doesn't take a lot of damage. Maybe it's the thing.
Come on.
Fire's a little more effective than usual. Well, this sucks. That thing's going to kill me. I mean, not kill me, but it's going to hurt me a lot. It certainly seems that everything's weak to fire. Oh, this thing's barely weak to fire. Fire is 110% effective. From what I recall, there was an actual fairly specific image that happened. Don't get mad.
That's that then. Let's move.
I was gonna say, they showed an image of the, like, rock thing on top of the mom, and she was holding Estelle. And from what I understood, she actually, like, pressed up long enough to, you know, actually get the stuff to fall in a... so it would, like, fall down around her and make this little, like, opening between her and the rocks below her. And then once everything's settled, you know, even though I think she eventually died, the opening stayed there. So Estelle didn't die. Is my understanding of it. I could easily be wrong. I didn't get a preemptive attack? That's lame. How strong are these things? An icicle? Awesome. I like when you do that. I don't... Well, he survived, somehow. Thank you for not killing him. Oh, jeez.
Not now.
Dang it, you were supposed to kill that guy off. Rude. Okay, I need you guys to kill these now.
Oh, are we done already?
This place is airy. This place is difficult. Yes, I know. I always forget double strike is a thing. Yes, use. And let's make some huge risotto. Yeah, it's very possible she's not actually dead. I do agree with that. But it's not a certainty. Why are the enemies here so hard? And where's this enemy? Hello, enemy. I can't kill you if you don't come out. That's probably it. I did bring him back. Oh no, that's interesting. So they've got... This one's weak to water. That one's weak to fire. This thing is also weak to fire. I don't have anyone that actually has water attacks. Estelle does. We're having an art battle. Well, that didn't work. Oh, dang it, I was really hoping that would kill them. This is bad. Yeah, I need to kill off some of these guys. That is...
Someone's been naughty.
just to... Darn, I was hoping that would actually blow up the one next to it. Okay. Okay, there's another one down. Unfortunately, I'm about to get blown up. Yep, this is not good. Estelle? Didn't figure it would be Estelle.
Not now.
Okay, item, reviving balm. Awesome, thank you for hitting Estelle. Art, Aqua Bleed on him. Item, Tear Balm on yourself. No on Charizard. Whew. Okay, now Estelle is no longer super keen. Awesome. Dang it. I'm almost out of healing items. Unfortunately, I need her to kill these because she's the only one with water attacks. Okay, these also heal. Good. Heal Charizard. Whoa. What? You can go that quick? Dang it. I'm going through items like candy.
Good to go.
Take. Take.
Yes, the critical I didn't make him go faster. Okay. Bam.
Here I come.
Okay, that was way more difficult than the previous fights I've done. By a lot. By a large margin. That's some rewards, though. That's some rewards. And I got some olive oil. And I found guitars. Guitars sound like a weapon for Joshua. They are. Now, let us save before we go anywhere else. Because we just... possibly goes, although I will say, I don't necessarily count it as lazy writing, that a 10-year-old girl's memory of her mother dying does not perfectly match up to established scientific fact. I mean, I'd kind of be surprised if Estelle did have a perfect recollection of exactly what happened when her mom died. That's going to be a pretty emotional moment. But no, I do agree, from a storyline perspective, the story doesn't make a lot of sense. Kitty, I need to be able to see. I really don't want to fight any of you guys, because you're hard. Man, they really knocked themselves out making this area, I've got to say. What? Bye. Oh, that's right. The other thing that we found out last time is that we can't go back to Relant. Once you cross the... Dude! Once you cross the, military border between Relant and Boise, even though they're like the same country, based on the recent attack, the travel restrictions are in place. So we can't actually go back even if we want to. We're stuck over here. Okay, you guys I will kill. Because I can do so for free. And run back. MVP.
Alright, we're good to go.
Monster Carapace, ×1. Okay, guys. Whew. Going in the hotel. I actually wanted to rest. Yes, full heal me, please. I always think that's the exit, and it never is. Alright, then duck in here, because I definitely need to rebuy some items. I also definitely need to get some more money. That fight was probably not worth it, actually. Because I went through all of a lot of money. And I don't have any other requests, right? I do. Escort request short. And medium, huh? Man, I'm getting tired of fighting monsters. But I better go ahead and do the escort quest real quick. Okay, so I need 10 tear bombs. And 3. And let's see, the hotel is this way. Let me go get this real quick, and then we're moving forward. Pardon us, but are you Mr. Hart? Huh? Did you by chance see our request on the bulletin board? Yeah, that's right. Oh, so you finally came. I've been waiting right here forever. I need to get to Rouen ASAP. I'm looking for escort to take me to the Crown Pass. What do you say? Think you can handle that? Yep, sure. Boy, my head here, you guys are like saviors. And the mountain trail has a lot of monsters, so I was too scared to walk it alone. But what are you gonna do after you reach the checkpoint? Got a guide taking care of that too. Got a bracer from the Rouen branch coming to meet me there. Oh, I see. So what should we do now? Is everyone ready to go? No, I think we should meet up somewhere else later. Need to prepare for this. No, we don't. It's fine by me. You're waiting at the west gate, so once you're ready, please come find me. That's not the west gate. But isn't this the no, that's the bar. That's the bar. That means I need to be over here. I think. Move, kitty. Alright, again. Because this is actually where we need to go anyway, because we need to go towards the town over here. And there are a lot of monsters in this direction, I seem to remember. So I understand why he wants an escort. I'll never figure out which part of the mouse wheel turns the thing. And I just barely missed that guy. Holy crap. Oh, wow. Oh, it is forever away. I think I can just kill them. Straight up, just murder them. As long as I don't miss. Well, maybe not if they randomly get turns. I was supposed to get 2 attacks before they got to go, I thought. I'd have handled that differently if I realized they got turns. Good. Less good.
Seems you came up short.
Awesome. Good job, Estelle. You caught up with Charizard again. I'm not sure it's accurate to say several tons, Ghost, because they were on top of the tower. It's more like, you know, half of a pillar. But I think I think your point is well made though. If her injuries are to the point that here's the big question I have about that scene. Because the thing is, when we were shown it, we don't know where in the where that actually was. The way I interpret the scene is her mom got in the way. You know, the cannonball went off. There was a there was a cannon that hit the tower. Top of the tower exploded. You know, it crumbled. A lot of the stuff moved. The mother grabbed Estelle and, you know, turned her body so that the rubble that would have fallen on Estelle hit the mom. You know, the mom kind of got her arm broken, and maybe some other stuff. Maybe there was internal bleeding. And the mom's just sitting there holding Estelle, sings the lullaby that's mentioned, and then the mom dies. And then several hours later, Estelle is rescued. But the thing is, only one cannonball hit, and all the mom actually had to do was blunt the blow. There's no real indication that I saw that the mom was actually still alive at the time Estelle was rescued. And all Estelle is remembering is the lullaby. So that, to me, is pretty plausible. But again, you know, you're also right in the way it's presented. You know, Estelle is sitting there, her mom's with her, and then she gets rescued, and then she finds out her mom is dead later. So it could be her mom is still alive. That's not impossible. I just don't think that the story is improbable and like, oh no, there's obviously no way that mom actually died from that. Could happen. Cat. Trail. Is this where I'm supposed to be going? Where am I taking you, Mr. Person? Escort request. Okay, yeah. Prone pass checkpoint. So yeah, we're in the right place. Great, we're at a really narrow area too. That's fan-frickin-tastic. I love being in narrow areas with lots of monsters. Hi! I don't know you. Wait, is this... the Queen Scorpion? Hey! It's kind of interesting the Queen Scorpions are just normal monsters now.
Piece of cake.
That is not a surprise attack, I flanked it.
Seems you came up short.
Yeah, north. And across the bridge. Huh? What was that? I just swore something moved. Wait, what the heck? Are those like marshmallow monkeys? What are we gonna do? Calm down. Got you covered. There are monsters in the front and the rear? Alright, well it's time to charge through the front! Right, good call, Estelle. Could be dangerous if we split up. Right. Take care of the monsters in the front. Okay. Okay, so they're all relatively weak to arts. Wow, that did not do as much damage as I hoped. Dude, don't give us still the bad touch! Oh, god dang it. Ow.
Someone's been naughty.
Oh god, you're supposed to kill that one. Bam. Strength even more up. How are you still alive, sir?
Seems you came up short.
Awesome. Josh will learn Flicker. Alright, there's a few of them left. Don't get careless. This is the exact same fight again.
We're good to go.
What's Flicker do? Interesting. God dang, they do so much damage. That was one that's almost dead.
Come on.
Just don't hit Estelle. Good job. No, no, no! Bad. I just said don't do that. Wow, his eyes are just so, like, I don't even care. Wait, that is a group? That I did not realize. Leave her alone! God dang it, leave her alone! Man. Fights are getting real now, or I'm getting bad at one of the two. Whew. Somehow, I managed to get them all. Oh man! You guys really saved my hide! I told you everything was gonna be alright, didn't I? I can't believe we can't have this in one non-bloody piece! Gotta say bracers or something else. It's amazing that you get those monsters like that. Here comes my skill with the staff. That's all over for those monsters. How'd I give you free performance while we're at? What? What kind of performance does a cell know that involves a staff? Alright, Estelle. Unfortunately, we'll have to pass. But how about another day? Let's get out of here quickly. We could be attacked by monsters again if we stay here much longer. Yes, I'm in favor of leaving. Let's go, go, go! I will not be a monster stack. I will not be a monster stack. I will not be a monster stack. Come on, Estelle. We're moving out. Fine. Checkpoint just up ahead. Extra carefully until we arrive there. Okay. get out of here. Okay, we made it, I'm pretty sure. I do love just how realistic this world feels. I totally believe it. Huh? Let's see if I made it. Ooh, that was a pretty rough climb, huh? Well, you can breathe easy now. I think your escort from Rouen should be here at any time. Speak of the devil, look who's here. Good work, everyone. I'm a junior bracer Melvin, registered from the Rouen branch. Good work yourself. This is your client, Mr. Hart. Please make sure he gets to Rouen safely. Will do. Just follow me, sir. I'll get you where you need to go. I'm your man. By Idas, how much time of coffee have you had, young man? Whatever, I'm counting on you. Get me where I need to go. Alright, thank you for getting up here, everyone. Have a good one. Good luck with your work. Right. Very late as it is, but I'll see what I can do. Alright, have a good day, fellow bracers. That guy was really over the top energy-wise. He said junior bracer, right? Which means he's trainee just like us, working out of a branch. Yeah, you're not the only ones. All junior bracers do that. They're working hard to become senior bracers. Oh man, looks like I'm gonna have to work a lot harder. That's right. I wouldn't be right if it's just around Shara all the time. That bracer simulated your motivation a bit, didn't he? Let's see now. Will we get back and work to the guild? Nope, we're going to the town. There isn't an inn up here? What kind of crappy checkpoint is this? No inn. Oh, I can't rotate it. I was all proud of myself because I was moving so effectively without rotating it. And then I found out that you can't rotate it. Nope. Okay, I guess I'll fight you. Okay, so this guy, these guys hate. Oh wow, I knocked his spell out. Did not kill him like I expected to, though. Ow. Goodbye, sir. Wait, what? She was in range of that?
I'm sorry.
Really not expect to still be in range of that.
Oh, are we done already?
Leave me alone. I'm not wasting more items bringing Estelle back from the dead. Estelle's just gonna have to accept her fate as, you know, a zombie. Okay, there's the revenue trip. I have not. I've mostly been stuck on the courses I already have until I unlock all their slots. Because every time I get an excess of, dang it. Not what I wanted to do. Poor Estelle's getting left behind experience, but I'm not using another item to get her up when I'm like going to a town. Ah, there's a trail. Huh? Okay, I'm like, you're not allowed to have another fight for me. Oh, this guy is from my, like, the opening movie. Oh. Sherazade, is that you? Well, this is an unlikely place to run into the Silver Streak. I'm right back at you. I thought you were in the Royal City. Are you here to look into the airliner incident? No. I'm here on some chump errands. But speaking of the incident, I heard it was the work of the Sky Bandits. Still, if you're here on the job, then I guess I don't have to worry about it myself. Good luck to you. Is that all you have to say? I'm sure you've heard that Cassius might have been taken hostage, right? Cassius Bright? Taken hostage? Don't make me laugh. That old man's not gonna get beaten by like the Sky Bandits. I'm saying that's severely mistaken. I'd like to believe that too, but I wonder who this guy is. I don't know. You seem to fit the mold for a bracer. By the way, who are these brats you got tagged along with you? Look like a bunch of newbies to me. I'm sure it's surprised to hear that these brats are Cassius's kids. Yeah, that is a surprise, alright. These are the old man's kids, huh? Hard to believe it. Why are you looking at us like that? Boy, the black hair's got is one thing. But the girl really looks like an amateur. Are you sure she's really Cassius's daughter? You want to try saying that with my staff in your teeth? She's the bona fide daughter of Cassius Bright. I have to warn you, her bite is as good as her bark. And I'm just his adopted son. Matter of fact. Hey, Winterman! I absolutely did. That finished Legend of the Dragoon a good little bit ago. In fact, actually, the one highlight my video has is the moment where I took down Melbu Froma. Oh well, doesn't really matter. Now granted, on the YouTube side of things, it has not finished its upload yet. What do you mean it doesn't matter? Well, take it easy, Sherazade. And be careful not to let these brats drag you down. Yeah. And make sure not to rush into any trouble yourself, either. I'll keep those words in mind. Oh, right, Sherazade. Was it you who took care of that monster near the mine? Yeah. Well, actually, it wasn't just me. It was us. I don't think any number of trainees would have made much difference. But anyway, good luck in your search for the Sky Bandits. Later. Oh, we took his bounty. Stole that man's bounty. What's with that guy? He really pisses me off. One second, guys. So that was the heavy-bladed gate, huh? Heavy-bladed gate? What a stupid name! The gate closed now. Senior Bracer in the Bracer Guild. He works in all regions and isn't affiliated with any specific branch. His massive blade is said to be capable of slicing a monster in two with a single slash. I'll just tell you right now, he's one tough customer. Whatever, I don't care how tough he is, he's still a rude jerk. Come to think of it, how does he know Dad anyway? Seems to be kind of Dad's ability. Even so, he doesn't seem to like him all that much. There's a number of things in his past I can't get into. And those things are the reason why he feels that way about your father. So basically, you're not going to tell us. Huh. Well, I couldn't care less about someone rude like that. Anyway, let's hurry to Revenue Village. Wow, surprise didn't see me. A welcome surprise, but a surprise nonetheless. I'm freaking stupid. I just remembered one of my things is cures KO. Webcam, can you please stop screwing up? I'd appreciate it. Alright. Let's see what we can find out about the sighting. So, what do you suggest? We just talk to all the villagers? It'd be suspicious if we did that all of a sudden. Maybe we should talk to the village elder first and see what he has to say about it. Kitty? No. No eagle vision, Brian. No. No. You stay off the desk, Kitty. Well, that's fine. Stupid cat. Maybe we should talk to the village elder first, see what he has to say about it. Okay. 1 second, guys. I think I have to change my bulb because the cat jumped down onto the lamp. My cat is some kind of retarded. Okay, that should cause the webcam to be back, you know, not obliterating like a 20th of the screen, 16th of the screen, however much it is. Alright, Elder. I remember where the Elder is. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention this. In the last episode, we came to this village, and it was just part of a routine kill a monster quest, but the monster was, like, threatening their mines. My box? I have a box? I see you're all together. What brings you all here today? Are you here for a visit? Not exactly. We're actually here on business. Although, it's possible I'd really like a glass of your fruit wine. Things in the world never go like you expect, do they? By the way, I never got a chance to ask you until now, but you don't happen to be one of the Gates companions, do you? Well, we're members of the same guild, but we're not companions exactly. Oh yeah, Envious. It's just what happened is that the cat jumped down. What's actually going on is that 1 second. There's a green screen behind me, as I'm sure you've guessed. Interestingly. And apparently the green screen is not evenly, is not actually covering everything. Bad green screen. Whoa, very bad green screen. There is a lamp down in that corner, and there's a lamp down there, and then there's a lamp over there, in order to kind of give me some even light going on. And you did not redo that correctly. So, when the cat jumped down and knocked out one of the lamps, then yeah, you ended up with a lot of, like, haze and fuzz going on, because the light was no longer anywhere close to even. We're all members of the same guild. Yeah, we said that. We know him by face, and that's probably about it. I see. So he's traveling by himself as usual, huh? What's wrong, sir? Oh, it's nothing really. Please, pardon my expression. Anyway, what brings you to this rural village of ours? Don't tell me another dangerous monster showed up in the area. No, actually we're in the middle of an investigation concerning the missing airliner. We came here because we heard there was a report of some kind of sighting. Ah, I see. The army came here and investigated the other day. However, they searched around the area and ended up leaving empty-handed. Really? Is that so? Well, what about the person who saw the flying silhouette in the sky? It was one of the children in the village here, a boy named Louis. He apparently saw some suspicious shadow making its way across the sky on the night of the incident. But it's a kid, any way you think about it, so he may just imagine the whole thing while he was half asleep. Imagined it, huh? The best that we can do is ask him directly. You're probably right about that. Thanks for your time, sir. Don't mention it. If there's anything else I can help you with, don't hesitate to ask. Okay. Yep, I'm trying to get fuzz up there. It's really annoying. I need to, like, do some other things with it, obviously. But oh well. I can certainly play with it tomorrow. I don't know, tomorrow's a pretty busy game for me in gaming. Because tomorrow, during the day, I have to record another episode of Vesperia, of course. I want to get some more... Oh, wow. Leaf, Abel, Nicole, Wilhelm, Irina, and Misha. I hadn't been over here before, and it's really nice you can read that tombstone. Part of me says I wish I could read them all, but I think it's a little bit more poignant that that's the one that kind of speaks to me. I'm sure it'll be relevant later. But I also want to play a little more of Danganronpa, and I also need to get some sleep, because at midnight, of course, Persona 4 Dancing All Night comes out, and god dang it, I've got to record that. I'm hoping that game is better than I think it's going to be. It kind of just feels like a big cash-in to me. I actually did Figaro. Of course, you died in the 100 Days War. 10 years ago, the village suffers greatly because of the fighting. Even today, so I see that horrific scene sometimes in my dreams. Yep, it comes out at midnight tomorrow. So, gotta get it while it's hot. Hey, kid. Meal General Goods. Where's Louis? Ghost, I really thought about getting like a baseball cap and a red tie and doing sort of a Nostalgia Critic spoof when I started playing it, saying that, you know, I was it's like, I'm the spin-off player. I play it so you don't have to. In the end, I kind of decided that, although I thought it would be funny, it would also set the wrong tone for the Let's Play. But I still I go back and forth in my head. But yeah, Kraken, have you played the Persona games? If you have, Persona 4 is a fantastic game. And they keep making spin-offs of it. And the problem is, they've now made a rhythm-based spin-off of Persona 4 called Persona 4 Dancing All Night. It hasn't come out yet, so I can't actually say whether or not it's good or bad. I can't say if it's a good game or not. I can't say if it is helps the lore or not. What I can say is, based on what little information I have, it doesn't seem to fit the lore, but it's still canon, and that bothers the crap out of me. I'm not going to go into any more detail unless you've actually played it. Well, here's the thing that bothers me, Ghost. I mean, you know, that bothers me. But the even worse thing that bothers me is they go into this area and there's shadows there, but their personas don't work, and I'm like, that's impossible. Shadows and personas are the same damn thing. You can't just have the personas just randomly stop working. I mean, at least make it a different type of enemy, not just shadows, but these are shadows that personas don't work against for reasons. But again, they may have a better story in place, and it may make more sense. I'm just kind of prejudging it. Your name is Lore? Persona plus DDR is probably a pretty good description, actually. Is this you? This is you. Huh? I haven't seen you guys around here before. Are you merchants here to buy fruit? Well, actually, no. We're here for a different reason. Oh my god. Everyone uses the most... Matter of fact, we're bracers. Brace? You mean like a gate? I don't know. You don't look that strong to me. Especially because you're a girl. Why don't you tell me how you really feel? Well, after feeling my great seal with the staff, do you think you can still call me weak? Wow, that's amazing. It's like a tornado. Actually, it's like, you know, I don't know, maybe 8 frames. Hope you learned your lesson that looks can be deceiving. Kraken, they're very loosely related. Like Persona 1 and 2 are sort of in a storyline, then Persona 3 is completely separate, and then Persona 4 is also completely separate from Persona 3, kind of. It takes place about 2 years after Persona 3, and there is one instant where the Persona 4 cast ends up in the same area Persona 3 was, but just 2 years later there's like no characters from Persona 3, so you can play Persona 4 without playing Persona 3 and miss basically nothing. So, now granted, once you get into the spin-offs, like the Persona Arena series that features characters from 3 and 4, yeah, it really helps to have played 3 and 4 before you play the Arena series, but Persona 3 and Persona 4, you can just pick them up and play them, absolutely. And Persona 5, as far as we know, is completely unrelated to Personas 3 and 4. Well, I shouldn't say completely unrelated. There is a recurring character named Igor that appears to be in all of them. Now how about another amazing demonstration by... Okay, Estelle, Get off your staff. Still, careful. Wasn't it just yesterday you hit yourself in the face doing that? Anyway, are you Louie by chance? Yeah? But how do you know my name? We're from the village elder. He said you saw some sort of flying shadow. Do you think you could tell us a little bit more about what you saw that night? Sure, if you want. But the soldiers from the army already searched the place and didn't find anything. That's fine. We're not worried about that. Just think you should tell us what you saw? Much details you can remember? Okay, I'll try. You see, I like watching the stars at night. So I often sneak out of my house at night to come here and look at the stars. Yeah, I've noticed that. It's funny, I ended up finding out who Philemon was, reading like a Persona off-site guide, and they say that he's kind of like represented by the butterfly. And it's interesting because you're right, he never is mentioned at all in 3 and 4. Ever. I do wonder if he'll be in 5. Because it certainly feels like with 3 and 4, especially with the Shadow Operatives, that they are trying to sort of unify the series. And really, you know, have... there's been a lot of talk that some of the Shadow Operatives are the characters from 1 and 2. So he may show up if they're actually, like, bundling up the whole series into one sort of plot line. And now poor Kryken is like, you guys are talking about a lot of stuff I don't know. Don't worry, no one's going to say anything that's actually a spoiler, are they? And the other night when I was out here looking at the stars, I saw 2 shadows moving across the sky. Now, hold on a minute here. You say you saw 2 shadows? Yeah, that's right. And they were different sizes, too. Kind of like a mom leading a kid. 2 shadows, 2 sizes. That's consistent with the airliner and Skypad airship if you think about it. Yeah, the aircraft of the woods is definitely smaller than a typical airliner. The 2 shadows just kept flying north, so I couldn't see him anymore. So, north is the trail that continues beyond the village. That leads to an old septum mine which was abandoned some time ago. Soldiers of the army supposedly searched the trail but didn't come up with anything. That's why they said I must have been dreaming. And then they laughed at me like I didn't know what I was talking about. Enough of that. You're a boy, right? And boys don't cry. Wow, good job, Estelle. Let's fight sexism with sexism. We're not like those stupid soldiers. I don't think you're telling a lie either. We're gonna prove it. What, really? Darn straight, you just leave it to us. So no more crying, alright? Okay. You're a real nice person. As usual, she's got a knack with kids. Yeah, maybe it's a virtue. Huh? Why are you looking at me like that? It's nothing. Let's focus on the task at hand. Looks like we got stuff to do. Right. Let's hurry on the trail beyond the village and see what we can find. I saw that too, Envious. One of the pseudo-problems and one of the pseudo-mistakes that happened is that after Arena came out, I started reading things about it because I'd beaten the game. And, you know, you can't be spoiled but I ended up running into the fan theory and I was like, oh, damn it, I hope this stuff is wrong. Because eventually they're going to come out with a sequel and I've already read some of this stuff. But damn it, it's also, when I finish playing a game, I absolutely feel justified going and reading extra information about the game, unless it's a game in a series, you know? If I, like, played, like, The Witcher 1, I probably go something to read about The Witcher, because I know there's going to be stuff about Witcher 2 and 3 there. But stuff like Arena, I didn't know there was a sequel coming out. And then I saw all this, like, speculation about who it was going to be, and I was like, ooh, that's interesting. And then later they announced the sequel, and I was like, well, shit. But then you're right, it ended up not being that, and I was happy. Because I don't like spoilers. I am so anti-spoiler, this is actually kind of funny, or at least I think it's funny, you guys better think it's funny too. You're required to laugh at my jokes. I was playing Danganronpa recently, and after the first night, I really liked playing it, and I ended up having a dream about it. Do not ask me what the dream was, I cannot tell you, but I ended up having a dream about it. And I got super pissed at myself in the middle of the dream because I was like, dude, stop spoiling the story! You have to record this! The abandoned mine is just right there. That's surprising. Okay, it's not really right there. Okay, all the way up and around. That is not a surprise attack. I ran into you. Unfortunately, you gotta wait a bit. It'll be whenever Vesperia ends. Say hi to me, will you, Ghost?
That's that then. Let's move out.
I'm already recording that for when Dragoon ends. Or, I mean, sorry, for when Vesperia ends. It's going to be a main channel playthrough, which is why I haven't been streaming it, Kraken. I have been warned that it is super easy to get that game spoiled. And so, yeah, I'm not recording it on... Dang it! So I'm not putting it on stream, and I'm going to try my hardest to beat it before it comes out. Or before the, like, recording starts. But yeah, when Dragoon ends, we move on to, Ni no Kuni, most likely. Because that's the game that won the vote. Wait, that was not Dual Strike. Crap. But yeah, I've got enough games coming up on the YouTube channel that I want to play but may not have time to play. That I was like, if I could pre-record some of this, it will be helpful. It will be very, very, very helpful. Because yeah, if you look at it, I've got, you know, Persona 4 Dancing All Night coming out, well, basically tomorrow. And then Tales of Zestria is coming out, like, in the middle of next month. Xenoblade Chronicle X is coming out towards the end of the year, most likely. Persona 5 is coming out early next year, so it's just like, yeah, I need time. Well, that's the interesting abandoned mine. It kind of reminds me of the Malga mine, except for the fact it's all deserted. It seems this place was abandoned quite some time ago. Probably chain or rusted. Doesn't seem like this gate's been open recently. Which means there's no possibility Skyman's entered through here. Or if that's why the army never investigated the place. You're probably not going to start finding clues search around an old mine. That's for sure. Kraken, yes. Because Dancing All Night doesn't come out until midnight. So I certainly plan to stream this tomorrow. I may not stream it on Tuesday. I usually do try and stream on Tuesday. But, I'm actually working on Tuesday, weirdly enough. I'm not actually usually scheduled. I'm usually scheduled off Monday and Tuesday. So I may not do it Tuesday, but I am definitely streaming it tomorrow. What's wrong, Estelle? Maybe it's just me, but do you feel any air flowing out of here? When you say out of here, do you mean the mine? Yes, that's right. Let's see. You're right, Estelle. It's rather subtle, but there's air flowing out of here. Just like I thought, huh? Sometimes your senses can be surprisingly sharp, you know that? Envious, I will play Xillia 1 and 2 at some point. I did make a video on the channel here recently. I'm trying to play, like, new games as they come out, if possible. Only because, A, it helps the channel, and B, delaying doesn't actually do anything. But yeah, just because I'm playing Zestria and it won't really interfere with my normal uploads, or at least that's the intention. I wonder if you get that from your father. My dad doesn't have anything to do with it. Forget about that. Aren't you more interested in what's inside the old mine? There's certainly a possibility it connects to somewhere. Probably is worth checking out. Well, in that case, let's bust this lock off. Hey, don't even think about doing that. For now, we better head back to the village and talk with you. Wait, what? I might have the key. You're no fun. Yeah, exactly. No, bust the lock off. Why would we run back through all that? Dang it. Yeah, please don't argue about it, because I will eventually play all the Tales games. Regardless. I'm even going to play freaking, what was it, Legendia? The really bad one? So, I will eventually play all the games, so yeah, let's not talk about why they may or may not be bad games, just because I'm going to be playing them, so that's just, like, super spoiler if you talk about it. And that would be bad. Now this just seems like padding. Why would they make me come back to... There better be something that happens here other than the Elder gives me a key. Otherwise this is just... he's not here. Aha! This is where we find out information. Yep, even Symphonia 2. What I intend to do, is that the YouTube site is going to be dedicated to basically Persona, Xenoblade, Tales, and probably Danganronpa. And, like, 9 Doors, that weird series that's also kind of like Danganronpa. So those are the 4 series that will be specific to the YouTube channel. And so I'm just going to keep playing through games in those series until I just completely run out. And then the stream is for everything else. So this is where you are, Elder Rizan. It's your angle braces, is it? Well, this is a rather traveling grave for a rather small village like this, isn't it? It was erected to mourn all those souls we lost 10 years ago. Since the Bose region is nearest the Empire, it was in the thick of the fray. This village lost a number of good people in the hostilities. Well, that's terrible. There's no need for you to get somber too, though. These days, cleaning this monument is just one of my daily routines. But I guess you wouldn't have come up here if you didn't think it was something I could help you with, right? Oh, right! There was something I want to talk to you about. But before that... Oh, I'm sorry, Kraken. You know, Nightbutt. I know we don't have any flowers to give, but we'd at least like to offer a prayer. Oh, I see. No, of course I don't mind. I'm sure all those looking down from above would be overjoyed by the gesture. I ended up having like a couple of spam bots yesterday, so I ended up bringing Nightbot in. Oh, so you say you might have some clues on the old mine, huh? No, for certain the soldiers didn't check inside. After I heard Louis' story, it really got me thinking. We'd like to check the place out just in case. So, would you mind lending us the key to the entrance? Key for the padlock, huh? Oh, give me a minute here. Why is the key in your bed? Oh, good, okay. I'm sure I put it in this drawer. Oh, right, here it is. Okay, this should get you inside. Wow, this key looks ancient. Many thanks, Elder Ryson. This will really help a lot. Don't mention it. We're always indebted to the Bracer Guild for their help. It's only natural we would try and return the favor. If everyone we told was as cooperative as you, it would make our lives a lot easier. We'll be sure to let you know if we find anything. I'd appreciate that. I like this background music. It's very soothing. Okay. Upward we go. I do feel like, I mean, I already knew what the gravestone was, so I kind of feel like that was a wasted trip. But, oh well. You are not going to ambush me, sir. I refuse. I'm surprised Critical doesn't do more than that.
That's that then. Let's move out.
Alright. Ow. Probably should have stayed at the end, but oh well, I'm not that hurt.
Seems you came up short.
Monster horn, monster tail. Now where am I? Gotten lost. I need to go that way. The way I'm facing. Oh, hey! I did not recognize that sound for a second. Thank you for following. Was it Master Granin? It was something very close to Master Granin. I may need to turn up that... Oh, wow! That's even more awesome! What happened when I walked away? Hello, new people!
Seems you came up short.
I obviously have to update my host notification because I couldn't see everything. Okay, and I've completely lost where I'm going again. I'm going this way. I have lost where I'm going, but Estelle knew exactly which way to face. Alright, we're to the mine, let's get inside. Get secure with the hidden chain and padlock. Let's use this key. Obviously, that is kind of what you do, Estelle. She acts like this is a great, like, oh my gosh, we have a key, let's use it! They didn't even animate the chain coming off, they're just like fade out so we can fade in on the new scene. That was one heavy gate. Well, let's have a look inside, shall we? I don't know about Skybend, so we definitely sent some monsters in here. Everyone stay alert. Let's see what we've got. Hello, Mr. Crab. Ooh, you've got some hit points, buddy. Okay, I thought that might not get all the way there. Okay, this person is relatively weak against elements.
Alright, we're good to go.
He has some defense against physical attacks. Whoops. I kinda didn't sneak up on him quite like I wanted to. Ow. Whoa. Okay, that is a little bit more like instant death than I thought it would be. Now, preemptive attack, that means I win. Let's go Stone Hammer. Aqua Bleed. Fire Bolt. I'm all reaching for the mouse like it's going to do something else. Like, oh, I have to do something new. Well, Estelle, you're fired.
Oh, are we done already?
Alright. No, there is no inside map for this place. think I just went in a circle. Oh my gosh, I am so lost. Definitely can't go that way. Let's see. Yeah, I know. It's... I don't necessarily know what to do about it, though. Here, let me try and see if I can fix it slightly. And of course, right as I start to move, it somewhat clears up. Stupid green screen. Green screen's been messing up all night. Huh? Isn't that the... Quiet as tell. Looks like we've hit the jackpot. I saw treasures too. Forget about the heavy things and focus on food, provisions, and valuables. And hurry it up, will ya? It's only a matter of time before someone finds this place. Roger that, Kyle. Got it, Kyle? Okay, Kyle. And the stick, Kyle. What's an airliner doing? Really? Being hijacked, Estelle. I guess that kid wasn't seeing things after all. Looks like the area being used for strip mining. It certainly turned out to be a great place to hide something of this size. Yeah, I just thought to look here. Look at that. Aren't they loading the airline cargo on their own ship? Let's worry about that later. We gotta figure out a way to bag these guys before they get away again. So this is our third trip, huh? Man, Don can be a real slave driver sometimes. Oh well, this is all taken care of. We'll be able to sit back and not negotiate a nice fat ransom. Hold it right there! Who are them? The scorching flames of justice shall never fade away as long as evil thrives in this world. The League of Extraordinary Bracers has arrived! I was not consulted on our name. Huh? The League of what? Bonehead, why do you always get carried away like that? What's with you two? Now that I'd be full saying that stuff all alone. You're the ones Josette had to run in with back in Roland. This can't be right. You're not supposed to be here this early. It can't be. We're not supposed to be here this early? What the heck are you talking about? In accordance with the law of the Bracer Guild, you're hereby under arrest and charged with hijacking of airliner and its passengers. Now, for your sakes, you'll come along quietly. Now, hold on a minute. You're trying to tell me that only the three of you came here to arrest us? Do you see anyone else, Bandit Boy? So, you're not involved with the others then, huh? That simplifies things. Let's get them, boys. No, I can't get multiples in any way.
Come on.
Oh crap, I just noticed how weak Joshua is. Damn it! I didn't know I was getting into a fight.
Someone's been naughty.
God, oh my god, green screen. And every time I turn to fix it, it fixes itself. And then breaks again. Yeah, I kind of figured that would happen. Oh, this is not going to turn out well. Yeah, these guys are not specifically weak to anything. Yeah. Nope. Really? I almost want to just die and restart so I can just heal Joshua. Yeah, it's over. I'm like, I was hoping for another lucky miss or something. Kill that guy, though.
Can't be.
Retry. All right.
Come on.
All right. Good. 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 Now. I hit multiples. I can. Rock you like a hurricane. Farewell. Alright, doing way better this time. Oh, I didn't know you had to run into his circle to get him healed, but oh well, it's probably still better. Really? Okay. I know what that means. First of all, you heal yourself again. By you heal yourself, I mean... Bamskis. Alright, we win.
Someone's been naughty. Oh, are we done already?
I may have gotten super unlucky, but I also super won the fight. I was like trying to say won the round. I don't know why. I don't know where won the round came from. Awesome, fire. Ah, you guys are tougher than I thought. No wonder Joseph got beat by you three. Sweet talk won't get you anywhere, buddy. It's time to surrender and let the passengers go. You really don't know anything, do you? I thought you called yourself League of Exceptionally Dim or something? You make fun of my awesome team name? You're dead. Look out! Seriously? They're going to get away again? I guess that makes sense. There's 3 ringleaders. We fought Josette. We still need to fight... We fought now Kyle. We still need to fight someone else. You got me. Another smoke strain? Too bad about the rest of the cargo. We'll just have to live without it. Later, bracers. Some of it got in my eyes! Don't worry. Yeah, I know Don's the leader. I don't know if Don is the other member of their family or if he's someone above the Capua family. Don't worry, it's not poisonous. It's like a single smoke canister. Ship's already out of sight. It's getting really old. It's not once but twice they've gotten away. I get demoted for this to kill. There's not much I can say in my defense. Oh, Shara! It acts like it's all your fault. We're responsible for letting them get away too. If we got time to kick ourselves over this, we'll just find some other constructive things we can do. You sound like you should be a senior, Bracer. Well, at least we're able to take back the airliner. So how about we have a look? Passengers may be inside. Right! Treasure chest. That's where I came in? I know I saw a treasure chest. You can't tell me I didn't. What treasure? Well, fine. I guess there's no treasure. I guess it was just a box I saw. What? It's pretty bare in here. There's not a piece of cargo left. Wait, what? No, they didn't. They specifically said they didn't. Evidently, the Sky Bandits managed to make off with it all. Judging by the look of things. Anyway, we should do a thorough investigation of the place. Awesome! Well, here's a lift car. It's the same type of those at the landing port. Sky Bandits probably used it to move the cargo. I wonder what this is! It's the orbital engine control panel. Looks like the flow of orbital energy is completely stopped. I love how this is going so far. Estelle just runs up to things and goes, eh? And then someone's like, oh, hey, that's a thing. Ah. No, explore this floor first. Well, looks like this is the captain's seat. If there's any other circumstances, I would love to sit here. Don't even think about it. Well, she obviously already did, Joshua. Oh, and use the steering wheel, use the pilot the seat. Ship, I wonder where the pilot could have gone. I can't go up the ladder, but it's a ladder. Ladders are meant to be gone up. Oh, it's bright in here. Hey, that's my last name. There's a lot of light shining in this place. Okay, I'm like, can I be allowed to look around? I can't even rotate to where I can see where I am. Alright. Well, there definitely aren't any passengers in here. We checked all over, but there's no one inside. A high possibility of passengers to transfer to the Sky Bandit Pirate ship. Sky Bandit Pirate airship. And or then to wherever the hideout is. Agreed. This sucks. Ron, I thought we had some clues. We're back at 0. Come on, cheer up already. It's not like every clue is completely vanished. I think the Sky Bandit Pirates hid an airline in a place like this. Huh? As far as I can tell, the orbital energy in the ship is completely stopped. Which means the orbital energy was stripped from the aircraft. I know this because the orbital energy in orbit gradually recharges over time. Furthermore, Sky Pirates made multiple trips carried out with a large amount of cargo. Between time and risk involved, don't you think it would be more effective to just take the entire airliner to their hideout? Well, then it probably wouldn't fit in their hideout. Yeah, it does seem a little odd they didn't. So why they had the airliner here then? All I gotta think is they did it in order to... Steal the orbital engine is probably the correct answer, but this is a steal. Just the Lindex, so hideout somewhere weird. Oh. Yes, that's exactly right. From my guess, I'd imagine their hideout is a slightly peculiar place, maybe 10 to 15 hours in size. In short, a peculiar place in which only small aircraft like the Sky Bandit's airship could land. Interesting. How about a terrain covering extreme differences in height, like mountains or ravines? That seems like a likely place for a Sky Bandit hideout. Yep, that's what I've been thinking too. However, if that's the case, we may not be able to do anything else. There's the possibility of hideouts in a place we can't reach by foot. Well, then what can we do? Well, we are standing on an airship, guys. Well, I hate to say it, but we may have to share our conclusions with the Army and ask for their cooperation. Because they're the ones with the patrol ships. What? Now you're trying to tell me to go crawling back to the Army and ask them for help? Either way, we have to still report to them about the airliner. Personally speaking, I still think we should cooperate with the Army, whatever their attitude may be. Especially if that means bringing the hostages back safe and sound. I guess you're right. This isn't time to place a limit to let my personal feelings get the best of me. For the time being, let's get to the guild and report our findings to Lupin. Should be able to make contact with the Hakan Gate if we use the orbital telephone. Alright. Well, that was super fun. I think I liked fighting Josette more, but I still enjoyed that fight. I feel accomplished that I won. Huh? What the heck? Well, this was something I didn't expect. Wonder if we should be glad since they saved us the trouble of having to contact them. We found a suspicious armed group. Put your hands in the air, all of you. What is this world coming to? A woman and 2 kids with the Sky Bandits? This girl does look shifty. God, this is rude. Just don't call these Sky Bandits. Can't you see this shiny emblem on my chest? Bracer emblem, huh? Hope you didn't think for a moment something like that proves your innocence. General Morgan! Why are you here? After looking over the reports of my men, I found this place without insufficiently investigating and came to see for myself. I would have thought that a lot of you were conspiring with the Sky Bandits. Might I get you to stop with the accusations, General? We happen to find this place one step ahead of your men. That's the truth, then why don't you tell me what the Sky Bandits are? Are the hostages inside that airliner? We almost had the Sky Bandits, but they managed to escape. And there are no hostages to be found here. Looks like the truth will come out. It's likely to notify the Sky Bandits to let them know we were coming. We didn't know you were coming. How would we notify them that you were coming? Wait, how about you cut the crap? Alright, men, take them into custody. General will question you himself tomorrow. If your innocence is proven, you'll be released in 2 or 3 days. So for the time being, the cell will be a place to cool your heels. I never understood that phrase, cool your heels. Are my heels on fire? This is not even funny. Tossing us a place like this without even listening to a word we have to say? The Army managed to arrest the Sky Bandits, and I'm sure we'd have our names cleared. With the way things are at the moment, that may not be possible. Huh? What? You remember what the Sky Bandit leader we found in the old mine said, right? He said, "This can't be right. You're not supposed to be here this early," if I remember correctly. Now that you mentioned, he did say that, didn't he? You're not trying to tell me you meant the Army by that, are you? I don't know for sure, but I bet that's what he meant. Yeah, they knew someone was coming. They just didn't expect us to be there. Which means that Sky Bandits have a mole in the Army. Our collaborator is leaking information. That's what you wanted to say, isn't it, Joshua? Yeah. Well, if that's the case, they'll never get caught! Which means we're the only ones who stood a chance of nabbing them. But now we're stuck in here. Where your father would get around this little setback. My. Well, don't you all seem to be in a bit of a fix? Oh, wait, is this... Huh? Did you say something, Joshua? No, I didn't say anything. It came from the cell next door. It almost sounds familiar. Is this freaking, what's his name? Oh, how could you say something so heartless? My illustrious voice should be unrecognizable to anyone. Could this unfounded self-confidence and tone of absurd narcissism belong to? It is you, isn't it, Olivier? You do remember my dulcet chords. Do you think we'd meet again in a place like this? It seems that we are bound by destiny. Why are you here? I thought we took you to Bose. And now you're locked up in a place like this? What the heck did you do? Well, come now, let's not worry about all the little details, shall we? I have my reasons, which are deeper than the deepest ocean and higher than the highest peak. I'm definitely not asking now. I knew he'd be back. He just screamed party member. I'm sure we just get tired when you talked our ears off. What a coincidence, Estelle. I was just thinking the same thing. So there you have it. We really don't care to know. You talk so much, you'll probably be an old woman by the time you're done. And I'm not ready for wrinkles yet. Come on now, let's not be like that. I'll fill you in on all the details of the tragic incident which befell me. Didn't you listen? We don't want to hear about it. It all began after we parted ways. I did some window shopping at the Bose Market and then moved to the Antarose restaurant. You see, once I had eaten my heart's content, I began to play the grand piano to feed my artistic soul. Upon doing so, the restaurant manager was overcome with my skill. So I was asked to stay and work as a professional pianist for the restaurant. Well, that's great and all, but I thought you were supposed to be a lutist. Musical genius is not limited to just one instrument. Anyway, back to my story. After negotiating a few of my own conditions, I accepted the job offer. Those conditions were, of course, food, wine, free every day, instead of beer. I don't know how to put it, but that's very you, Olivier. I'm still not sure it has anything to do with you getting thrown in jail, though. Ah, well, this is where the real sub-story begins. That night, I began enjoying a face of sautéed duck I had seen the chef prepare. By the blood-saucer wine which had been used a little too overbearing on my plate. Consequently, I began to feel that normal red wine was not satisfying enough. The more you talk, the more I want to hit you. Again, I'm curious, in spite of knowing better. Well, so I bought a bottle of wine which seemed to be good for the cellar. Something called Grand Chardonnay from the year 1183. From the year 1183? That's the legendary vintage wine that was auctioned off in the royal city. Oh, aren't you well informed? I heard a rumor about it too, so of course I was interested in having a drink for myself. Auctioned off? How much are we talking about here? From what I heard, it went for someone that had a neighborhood of 500,000 mira. For 500,000 mira? For just one bottle? That's out of this world. And you didn't, did you, Olivier? Such a needless question. Of course I opened the bottle and had a sip. Its sweet-smelling fragrance tickled my nostrils. Its luscious, mellow taste caressed my throat. And can you believe what else? A rose-tinted vignette of a time and space existed within that very bottle. I don't think I can listen to this any longer. Yeah, my ears are bleeding from listening to such stupidity. I kind of love, him. I always forget his name when it's not in front of me. Yeah, he's an idiot, but he's got just such a good character. And so, you know, he's just him. I'm completely dumbfounded. The sad thing is, after taking a sip of such excellent wine, I began to feel the food was lacking. So as having the chef cook me up something to match the wine, the restaurant manager returned. So that stingy fellow, I cordially invited him to join me for a drink. For some odd reason, he got rather upset. In fact, he got so steaming mad that his face looked like a ripe tomato. And before I could say another word, a group of soldiers came filing in. And, well, one thing led to another, and let's just say that my fantasies about a night with a bunch of soldiers did not come to fruition. Can't say another word about this tragedy of being dragged all the way here without coming to tears. So let us weep together, and as you sympathize with my dilemma. This idiot. Pardon? But do my ears deceive me? I swear I heard a zzz and a zzz, and even absurdly misheard idiot coming from your cell. Are you listening? This is where my story gets really interesting. You see, several further trials awaited me after I was brought here. Hello? Are you listening? Hey, you three, get up! Oh, I'm tired. What's wrong? Are you trying to tell us we're being interrogated this early in the morning? It's a little early even for me. No, it's just the opposite. You're being released. What? Alright, Mayor came through. Yeah, Laurence Olivier. I'm very familiar with Laurence Olivier, and for some reason I just can't remember the Olivier part. If his name Laurence, I'd remember it. Why all of a sudden? Is there no reason? You know, we were playing cards, we were drinking, we thought, hey, let's release the prisoners, that'll be great. Yes, I'd like to consider myself that reason. Mayor Maybell! Well, what an unusual place to be meeting you. I'm really sorry about everything that's happened to you, but don't worry, your names have been cleared. Don't completely agree with everything, but there's a request coming from Maybell herself. You may remember to thank her. So, you mean Mayor Maybell stood up on our behalf? Well, that's not exactly it. I just explained your situation to General Morgan. Our situation? Yeah, I've got one question for both of you. Are you really the children of Cassius Bright? Yes, that's right. This is Estelle Bright, and I'm his adopted son, Joshua. I see. Not to mention, the girl does slightly resemble Lena. You knew my mother? Yes, I enjoyed your mother cooking on several occasions after I visited your home in Roulette. In fact, we even met once when you were just a baby. Now, wait a minute. You're a personal acquaintance of my dad's? I knew he was in the military before, but I don't know Cassius Bright, the bracer. The only Cassius I knew is the one for the service. He was a rare strategist. Strategist? Dad? Just can't imagine when he saw the bracer killed. Makes me angry just thinking about it. You'll have to excuse me. What's wrong with him? It seems like your father was a brilliant officer in the military. I've heard from the general that he tried several times to get your father to change his mind about retiring. I didn't know that. That feels hard to believe. However, if that's the case, General's hatred for bracers may stem from Cassius leaving the army, and the vexation of being left by one of his most promising men. I get the same impression. So what you're saying is, our lives are a pain because of Dad? Well, yeah, like doubly so. Not only are you having to run all over creation trying to find him, only to find out he betrayed us, but also, Mr. Morgan. Every single time I think of the name Morgan, I always think of Dexter. Morgan is being a dick because your dad, refused to play by the rules, or at least Morgan's rules, not any official rules. That dirty, rotten scoundrel. How about we return to Bose now? With the airliner being found, the situation's taking a new turn. So there are a number of things I'd like to discuss with you. Oh, sure. Is something the matter? I'm definitely getting out of here, but it feels like we're forgetting. No, you're not. No, you're not. Run. Get out of here now. We don't know that he betrayed us. You're right, Envious. That is just a guess I'm making. But the fact that he has repeatedly been said to be entirely too strong to be overcome by the likes of Kyle and the other Capua lady, whose name, I can't remember her name. It's something Et. Josette Capua. Those two should not be able to overcome him, and this is several times. So the fact that they apparently did, and the fact that they laughed at us for thinking that there were hostages on board, very, very, very much. Yeah, I got it before you told me, Kraken. Although thank you, but I am still proud that I have my own thoughts. But yeah. The fact that happened means there's something going on, and my current guess is that he's in league with them for some reason. I'm sure it's deeper than that. I'm sure he's not just, for the lulz trying to overthrow the kingdom. I don't think it's that kind of story. I'm sure he got blackmailed by something. Maybe, our mother survived and was taken or something. But something is going on. And I don't think he just got abducted. Now that you mention it, what could it be? How callous you people can be at times. Wait, they let him keep his loot? How could you forget about the companion who spent the night with you in your cold, hard cell? How lamentable, how pitiable. Fine, be that way. I shall wither away friendless and hungry, alone in this dark purgatory. He's still here? Yeah, I've completely forgot about him. I'm sorry to say this, but there's not much we can do for you. Is he the musician I heard about? The one who chugged a bottle of Grand Chardonnay without a second thought? Huh, indeed that is I. Yes, my fair lass, I would be heartbroken if you went into the wrong way. For you, I perceived it as an advance payment for your exquisite service I was about to render. You're quite an interesting character. Alright, I'll see what I can do to borrow the general for your release. Really? Truly? You would do such a kind service for a man such as myself? I think that may be asking a bit much. If the restaurant takes this to trial, there's going to at least be a lawsuit. There's no need to worry about that. You see, the owner of the restaurant is me. Huh? And that Grand Chardonnay was the very one I bid on. That being the case, I'm fairly confident there won't be any other problems over the matter. I can't believe you were released. It's like a stroke of bad luck. Haha, please, don't lay the compliments on so thick. However, it pains my soul when I partook such a fine wine without paying a single mirror. Shall I play the piano in the restaurant per a contract to remedy that? I think I'm going to have to pass on that. After what happened, I feel a bit awkward having you back there. I, for one, don't think you'd mind one bit. Yeah, you should just have some thick skin. Let's just think of this as an unfortunate incident for both of us. But I don't think I can just let things go like this. Let's see. Seems like you're investigating something at the moment, right? How about I lend my assistance in return for the wine? Huh? Well, that does sound interesting. Could I ask you to join these bracers in their work? Could you ever? It's settled. Let our working relationship bloom like a magnolia in the heart of spring. Hold on a second. When do we deserve this? General weirdness aside, simply having an amateur like you around is honestly going to be a pain. Are you confident you won't drag on our work? or our sanity? Well, I'm somewhat confident in my marksmanship and magic, but of course I'd be distressed if you tried to list my music genius in the same group. That's the kind of line that gets me really worried. Maybe we could use the extra hand. We always like shove him forward and let him be bait. So we can't count the army to help us out. I have a feeling we'll be short on manpower. Well, alright then. We'll use you for what you're worth. However, if we do have to conclude you're not worth your weight, you're done for the party. Are you gonna be okay with that? Haha, of course, I don't mind. I'd never let you down, so please, reassured. Well, my expectations are pretty much rock bottom anyway, so I know you won't let me down. I'm glad things are settled between you all. But before you go, there's something I need to tell you. Tell us? Actually, the town did seem pretty noisy when we headed here. What happened? Truth be told, last night there was a large-scale burglary at the Boise South Block, in which an oil factory were targeted, as were a number of private residences. What? So is this the work of Sky Bandits? Yeah. They're stealing junk, but it's all Orbo-related junk. They're obviously trying to get different components together in order to remake some sort of something. But it's got to be something. I don't know why they wouldn't just have it made, because they're not targeting anything that's super rare. They're just, they could just steal some money. Ah, excuse me, guys. They can steal some money and go out and buy the thing. So, it's the sword of the Sky Bandits. It's not only this time, but it seems very highly probable. The Oral Army is currently conducting this investigation. I see. I guess we're going to do an investigation of our own then. Yep, I'd like to formally request that you do just that. I sent a payment over the guild for the work you've done so far. Please, make use of the money for your current investigation expenses. I have a feeling the army's going to get in our way again. I guess if that happens, it happens. Whether they get in our way or not. I don't think we should be forthcoming with the army about the information you come across. Because there really is a spy in their midst. They just leak it to the Sky Bandits. Though I'm reluctant to say it, I think it's for the best to keep quiet about our feelings. Anyway, let's act with prudence. Alrighty, my bosom companions, shall we head to the South Block? Look, buddy, who made you king of the show? I wonder if we can intentionally leak some fake information to the general. Although that could backfire pretty hard too. Alright. 6,000. Still 7th class. Plus 200. What do I got the plus 200 for? Is it just because he was in such good health when he got there, so he only got hit once? Awesome, finally, 6th class. Good work. Looks like you managed to achieve your objective. Come back again if you have anything else to report. Okay, so I do need to very briefly go to South Ansem. Where the heck is Ansem? I guess I can try it out south, because I haven't been in this direction yet. So very likely... I may run out of time then. Can't believe those Sky Bandits managed to circumvent our search and just walk right into town and burglarize a bunch of places. We're really outdone this time. Real quick, I have not saved in basically forever. So this store was hit by burglars as well. Time about business deals. Totally is. Oh, I should. Oh, wow. He already has everything. Man, all my fire just got used. I have not been to the Emerald Tower. What was that? Was that a spam bot, or was that someone, like, legitimately talking? Nope, totally spam bot. Oh, impede 2. What? Whoa, holy crap, I need 300 for that. That's definitely a thing. Okay. Death Globe 2. If I put a third one in here... Nope, I still just have Chaos Brand. Interesting. I wonder why they don't really link very well. The game's gonna expire! Yeah, this one turned out really cute! Neil, is this how you wanted this one? Yeah, sure, something like that. However, we really got screwed, you know that? Huh? But, whoa, he's only turned to see us before we even got up here. Good afternoon. You working on another story? Looks like you joined Stella's scoop again. Hey, 2 kids. Oh, Estella Joshua. Boy, am I glad to see that you have the clicker. Yeah, I heard about you kids getting arrested in the army up at the old mine. Certainly had me worried. Why did you like you had nothing to do with it? Your info led us to the village. Hey, now, what kind of face is that? Yeah, exactly. Hey, you gave us really good information and we solved the mystery, you bastard! Did you go and check out if you made it mind yourself? Yeah, we did yesterday. It was after you all already been hauled off. It has really great shots here to rest if we'd been there. Really guts me we missed such a superb opportunity for a great shot. I swear, you people in the news business. But anyway, I was wondering if you thought it looked like the handiwork of the Sky Bandits. Well, it sure looked that way to me. Seemed like the army is sniffing around for clues too. To be honest, there's no to be found anymore. I see. That does make things a bit more difficult. Well, Mr. Reporter, why don't you let me ask you this then? Do you know if Mr. Sky Bandits into town? Well, according to witness statements, they were seen leaving through the west gate. Oh, well, that's awfully strange. The mayor's residence must have marketed right to the west gate. It seems like attacking those 2 places would be far more lucrative. Really, Squire? That is bizarre. Why did they make that? That's, wow. When you put it that way, it makes a lot of sense. If you don't mind me asking, who the heck are you anyway? I'm glad you ask. I'm Olivier Linham, wandering bard and gifted musician. I'm sure you've heard rumors about me, right? Oh, right! You're the guy who drank wine without paying that classy restaurant. His Gustus tipped such a big bill. It's an honor to meet you. Haha, you're making me blush. I'm ready for my interview anytime, so don't hesitate to ask. Wow, really? I'm getting a headache just listening to this crap. Those 2 are very much alike. I'm going to ask how this guy rounded up with the rest of you. That would be for the best. What about you? You haven't said a word. Well, the birds are made up with nearly everything. I swore my boss locked it up last night. Well, let's get that out of there then. So 2 females and a male. Are you talking about us, or is that, like, legit? Reminds me, we got children in the mix. Those people, what? Those people weren't Sky Bandits? That's what I thought. That was us, because I was going to say, they should be Kyle, Josette, and Dawn. Let's see, here's this room. Now, you both should ask a few questions yourselves. It's a mess for the both of us, I tell you. Interesting. Why won't they let me talk to anyone? Oh, because they were waiting for me to get here. Well, is something wrong? I better give you a word of advice. If yours are the mayor, at the end of the day you're still civilians. And I have you wandering around here in the middle of an investigation. Who do you think you're talking to? Your advice seems rather more like a threat. Just saying you need to know your place. You're so adamant about investigating the matter, do it after we clear it out of here. Getting more trouble out of you, I'll have to give you a personal invitation to jail. Yeah, I'm gonna have to give you a personal invitation to the back of my staff. Forget about it this time. There's no arguing with these gentlemen. For an ox in a lion's skin, you shouldn't have to throw your weight around, Mr. Soldier. What did you just say? May I ask what's going on here? Who are these guys? Colonel. For a soldier that precedes the Royal Army to threaten our good citizens. This is an outright embarrassment to us all. But these aren't just civilians, sir. They're members of the Bracer Guild. Oh, is that so? I'll ask you once again. What is going on here? The army is supposed to be working closely with the Guild. What do you intend to accomplish by bringing rude to our allies? Hello, Beef Curry. Welcome. But as far as the General is concerned, yes, that side of the General really concerns me. I'll take over the investigation from here, so please, take your men and clear out. But sir, you men have been here since early this morning, so I presume that a sufficient investigation has been conducted by now? Yes? I'll smooth things over with the General later. Is there anything else you wish me to address? No, sir. Alright, men, pack it up. We're return to Hakon Gate. Well, it looks like that is that. It seems some of our personnel were rather impolite. Please, allow me to apologize. I appreciate the gesture. I did find Olivier. But we made some slightly inflammatory remarks as well, so we'll just let bygones be bygones. That suits me just fine. As I stated before, the army is supposed to be working closely with the Guild. I think our two organizations working together grants us each the ability to make up for each other's shortcomings. I'm looking forward to any progress you made with the recent series of events. We'll do our best not to disappoint you. Yep, I found Olivier again. I actually found him last stream. So, well, you know where I am. I'm pretty sure you know whenever Colonel Guy shows up. He seems like a decent guy. Yeah, I wonder who he is. Colonel, it's almost the appointed time. Oh, already? Excuse me, but I fear I must take my leave. Oh, before I do, so I haven't properly introduced myself. I am Alan Richard, a colonel in the Royal Army. If there's anything I can do to assist you, please, don't hesitate to contact me. You didn't introduce your friend! Colonel Richard? I feel like I've heard that name somewhere before. Y'all was the one who mentioned his name earlier. He said something about him being a sharp young officer who leads the Royal Army's Intelligence Division. Oh, right. Wow, for someone in the military, he sure knows how to listen to others. Probably in his mid-30s. He's not that hard on the eyes, either. Okay, Shazard. Charizard. That's interesting. It's not surprising that, is his last name Richard or Richard? Because it could go either way. I kind of like Richard better. It gives a better, you know, I think, character to him. But if you guys are like, no, it's Richard, I'll say Richard. Richard will just make me think of Tales of Graces, though. And we've already gotten the Stell that's messing me up. But yeah, with Richard, you know, being in the head of intelligence, he's probably very, very, very good at listening to others. I bet he was reading us and gathering unseen clues the entire bloody time. He seems like he's more fit to be a politician than a service member in the army. Hey, you guys! Oh. Who was that you were talking to just now in the black uniform? I swear I've seen him somewhere before. Are you trying to tell me you didn't recognize him at all? I swear I've seen him somewhere before. Are you trying to tell me you don't recognize him at all? No! He just said he swears you've seen him somewhere before! That was Colonel Richard of the Intelligence Division. You know, that guy you mentioned earlier? What? You're gonna pull my leg, are you? As fun as that would be... Nope. He said to himself. So I'm fairly confident he is who he says he is. I think the legend himself would show up here. We can't wait around like this any longer, Dorothy. Let's see if we can catch up to him. Aye, aye, sir. Although I'm really not sure why we're chasing after anyone. Did you see his eyes light up? I wonder if they're going to do an interview or something. Anyone in the army would brush him off. I'm sure the colonel will oblige him. Huh. What's the matter with you, Olivier? You look serious, and I've got to say I find that creepy coming from you. But I was just thinking about the colonel. I'd be the first to admit that he's quite the specimen of a man. But what? I can say with confidence that he doesn't stand a chance against me when it comes to the ladies. I'd like to see him just try a little harder. It's no fun without a romantic rival. You just had to ask, didn't you, Joshua? I do have to say that I do like the fact that Olivier is just unabashedly and unremarkably bi. He just is attracted to like both genders, and it's just he just throws that out there. And other than the first, wait, oh, okay, that's the game just goes with it. I'll regret it for the rest of my life. All right, let's see here. The soldiers are gone. How about we resume our own investigation? Let's start by talking to all the people we couldn't talk to earlier. Good idea. Oh, dear me. Weren't you the bracers who came to ask questions not that long ago? Oh, right, we did come before. I'm really sorry I couldn't talk to you then. So what you came to ask about is what happened last night, right? Yes, that's right. This is a good time for you. Yes, it's a good time as any. It was the middle of the night, you see, when I heard a noise coming from outside. And of course, I thought it was my husband coming home at such a late hour. I opened the door and started yelling. But it turned out to be a group of masked men coming into the orbital factory across the road. I thought my heart was going to stop right then and there. Although it turned out the brokers were rather surprised and ran away to the north. I see. So it was the Sky Bandits, huh? So what you're saying is that this house didn't incur any loss of any kind? Yeah, thanks to the mercy of the goddess. Can I ask you another thing? Did your husband come home late and meant that he went to the bar? If only it was only that, it would be forgivable. In addition to being a no-good drinker, he's obsessed with this. Is that, like, casting as in magic? Or casting as in fishing? Oh, I get it. You mean fishing, right? I see now. That's right, he loves fishing more than life itself. Whoa, 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 whoa. If my husband was just a drunk, it would be okay. But he likes to fish, the bastard. I mean, I guess technically she did say he, not in addition to being a drunk, he also likes to fish, but still. That seems an awfully weird place to draw a line in the sand. Just yesterday he said something about catching some smelt and took off to the lake in the south. On top of that, he still hasn't come back. So, what you're saying is he doesn't know anything about the incident? That's exactly what I'm saying. When that good-for-nothing husband of mine gets home, he's gonna get a what for, let me tell you. Hey, honey, I'm home. Whew, what a day I had. I was fishing patiently all morning, I got nothing to show for it. Hold on. He's not actually fishing. Anyone that goes out for an entire day and catches nothing, went to a girl's house. What's this? Do we have guests? You see that old man? Oh my goodness, what kind of fire tempest has gotten into you? Do you know it's rude to act like that in front of guests? Just being rude to you. I'm dumbfounded that my own husband can just take off when at a time like this. What do you mean a time like this? Maybe I should explain. Fade out of exposition. Burglaries by sky bandits? You don't say. No, that is terrible. But to think they hightailed it out of here, my wife hollered at them is hilarious. Because they got to experience the Cecile effect firsthand. What'd you just say? Let's calm down now, shall we? But I think these sky bandits came in the night like they did and just disappeared like that. What if it has anything to do with that thing he was talking about the other day? You're playing the pronoun game. Who is he? He? What do you mean? Oh, right, you don't know. He's my fishing buddy. He's at the inn down the lake shore just south of here. Remember, right? He said something about a strange bunch in the place the other night. Haha! A strange bunch? That sounds really interesting. Can you tell me a little more about what you've heard? Sure, I don't mind, but I'm just going to tell you up front that this is all hearsay. Hi, kitty! You gotta face the camera, kitty. What I heard, you just happened to see him by chance when he was out fishing during the night. You saw him leave by way of the inn's front door, and then out on the road. However, as about the end of the morning, it turned out that no one like that had stayed there the night before. Yeah, that is rather odd. So is there any type of burglary at the inn? No, nothing of the sort. Nothing at all, in fact. It's quiet there, the meals are great. Well, it's a great place. I recommend it to anyone. Cecile isn't there. First of all, it's a prime fishing spot. There weren't any definitive clues related to the incident. Maybe I should hear a few interesting bits. I concur. I especially like the one that described all the delicious food at the end. That's not what we're talking about here. Though I did find the fishing part to be rather interesting. Unfortunately, if there's nothing going on out there, I guess it wouldn't be worth investigating. Actually, I think it's quite the opposite. If you paid attention, you heard the sky bandits left from there. So if I'd been careless and caused a problem, the army would have thoroughly investigated it. Conversely, the possibility of sky bandits appearing where there's nothing happening is rather high. Oh, I guess that's one way to think about it. In light of the series of incidents, there's either a spy on the army, or the sky bandits are a really clever bunch of thieves. It would certainly be difficult to ultimately investigating the incidents which have occurred. We need to get one step ahead of them by tracking their movements. I see. So what you're saying is we should take an offensive stance rather than a defensive one. Then how about we get going? Off to the beautiful Valeria Lake, as stolen and the many a rhyme as the Pearl of the Belle. New Ansel Path. Is this one still valid? I still haven't found the ring yet. I kind of want to find the ring. So there they are. There was another group I was talking to. On about, but nothing around makes me feel a little insecure. Please come home safely. Mirano had an errand and went to the mayor's residence. Mayor and Mirano have actually been good friends for as long as anyone can remember. Let's see. If anyone happens to find it, I may find it with the Sky Bandits, actually. So this is the New Ansel Path. Hello there, Willybird. Bam. I knew better than that. I love this battle music. It's just, I mean, it's not the best battle music I've ever heard, but it's the most interesting, for sure. Is this the one that you just can't attack near, but can totally hit from far away? Monster eyeballs. Hi, kitty. Kitty, no one wants to hear you right now. No meows. Interesting. No, I just happened to naturally miss. Man. Can someone hit him, please? Fine. Tired of waiting.
Enjoy the show.
Now, what's interesting is apparently in the time that we were, like, running around doing stuff and Olivier was just kind of drinking, he gained a level and we did, you know, he gained more levels as quick as we did. Okay, fire is slightly effective. But so is smacking in the face. Kitty, we all hear you. Cat, seriously, hush. Hush your face, gizzard.
That's that then. Let's move out.
Ooh, HP 2. Why, hello there, sir. Would you like to die? Because I would like to kill you. That's a large monster now? They're zombie far enough apart that I can't hit them. I mean, with a group attack. But fire is super effective. Everybody fires. Jeez, come on, stop. Holy crap, that didn't kill everyone? I figured with their massive weakness, it would just execute people. It definitely takes some getting used to, Carrick. Alright. Get ready to whip. I really thought that would kill a lot more people. Good, good. I like when you do stuff like that. Let's blur some souls. You have 81, you have 27. Kill that one. Crap.
Not now.
I'll check them out when I see him. Envious. Quick draw. It is an area. It's a bigger area than that one, but I still don't think it's worth. Don't you dare. She has so many arts. Oh, that's right, I'm about to kill that one. Whoops.
That's that then. Let's move out.
Alright, we win. Remember we used to have like no blue. Valeria Shore. So this is the North Shore of Lake Valeria, huh? Certainly seems a peaceful, quiet place out here. It doesn't look too shabby either. Oh, but yeah, Carrick, you can actually use it with a USB controller. It works. At least it did the first night I streamed. After that, it didn't work. But I didn't really investigate it too close because I can just use a mouse. Kitty. I stayed here once when I was in the area on another job. The wine's great, rooms are nice. Pretty much what you expect from a place like this. Too bad this isn't a pleasure trip. You mean it's not? At least I intend to carry the wind for a while. Taking cat naps in a rocking boat by day and filling my belly with food and wine by night. Heaven. This is what a vacation is all about. Come on everyone, I was just joking. We can enjoy a vacation anytime, but now is the only time we can enjoy taking care of some would-be thieves. Even I Olivier Linpim, know enough to get my priorities straight. I don't think this has anything to do with enjoyment or not. Well, whatever. As long as he doesn't share the work he's here to do. Let's see if we can find the old man staying here that loves fishing. I guess you saw some specific individuals here 2 nights ago, right? Hello. The Kingfisher Inn. So, do you love fishing? My mother and I come here every year on vacation around this time. It's a tradition in our family. My mother seems to look forward to it every time. I don't feel bad for my father, though. He always gets left behind. The Kingfisher Inn and Boys and the Maple Leaf Inn and Seas are my favorite places to stay. Again, I don't understand people like that. Some person just walks up to you and immediately just starts spouting a whole bunch of stuff. Wow. Well, if someone loves fishing, they are theoretically down where the fishing is. But I can't seem to get down there. So let me check upstairs. No one in this room. I love that you can... Kraken? I think so. No one in here. Let me check. Why? Is there some reason I would want to leave the area? Seems like a nice area. I like this area. No, but I can leave. But again, why am I leaving? I want to stay. Oh, I'm sure I'll get to Emerald Tower eventually. I mean, to date, the game hasn't even acknowledged that place exists, so I don't feel like it's super important to go there right now.
Piece of cake.
the Emerald Tower this way? This one really dislikes fire. Oh, hey, this gets us away from it too. Get away from that guy before he blows up. Okay, I was always kind of wondering if they would retarget like that, and they definitely do.
Seems you came up short.
Although, do be aware. Let's see, anything hidden around here? Let's see. Okay, this tower's just completely, like, not paying attention to me. Is there, like, nothing that actually tells you to come here other than the, like, quest at the first place? Holy crap, this guy thing is weak as heck. I've never even heard of Quest 64 Ghost. Damn it! Okay, I was thinking these guys were weak. Dude, that's rude. So these guys are super, super, super weak, except for the fact... Well, that's interesting. Thank you, Squire, because I would have totally, like, quit, and not even come this way, because I'd be like, well, it's gonna make me come to the tower later. La tier. That's Spanish for the tier. Well, hello. There are an awful lot of you. But we get preemptive attack, so it's okay. Okay, you get one attack. Make it good. Never mind, I didn't even get that. I'm amazing.
Piece of cake.
Yeah, it's like, I knew it was here, but I was like, well, obviously the tower... They made a big point about how there were, like, 4 towers, and we don't really know what they're for. So I was like, well, obviously that tower's going to be important. It's going to force me to come here later. It would actually be fine here if I didn't get so many free attacks before they even got to go.
99.
Tier ball is empty. What? Chairman Meow. Super weak against fire. Kind of expected that.
Take that.
We're good to go.
I'm not surprised. I've actually seen that before. I didn't know it came from this game. Probably didn't come from this game. This game's probably a reference to something else. But I've definitely seen that before. Damn it. Okay, I'm like, really? You guys aren't attacking, like, at all? Oh, interesting. So I was thinking that was a stronger tier, but no, it's a group tier. His voice is really deep. I kind of like my voice for him, to be honest, though. That voice sort of works.
Oh, are we done already?
Moving on up. Tier bomb. Okay, I was going to say, is this just a treasure box and I have to go back down? Man, these guys like being in the way. Whew! That's shiny. There goes that one. There goes that one. Alright, there we go. Oh, but it looks like we won't quite kill them for free. They'll get one action. Unless this guy's just amazing. Nope, this guy's just amazing.
99.
What's going on there? There's definitely another passageway. What if I have to come back down to it? Dang it! Got greedy. Yeah, I'm not even interested in being like that closely surrounded. Yes, kitty me out. That is so bullocks! That they can just be like, hey, yeah, you totally got bias, but it doesn't count. Here I am.
Take that.
Oh wow, that did nothing. Poor guy. Leave him alone, dude. It's rude. We were all bunched together until he knocked us out of alignment.
That's that then. Let's move out.
Alright. That seems to go straight. Where do these other passages go? That goes to death. What? I didn't know this was a thing in this game. Well, it doesn't seem like they're very weak to, magic. Man, they don't seem really weak to physical arts either. But it's immune to magic! I guess it's not immune to magic, magic has normal effects on it.
Take that.
Are you serious? Why would you target him?
Not now.
It's gonna be worth it. That's all I gotta say. Dang it! Somebody killed it off before it got to do anything. Oh, I thought he was already using arts.
We're good to go.
Owie. Not really, I'm doing no damage to it. I don't really want you to be alive. Oh wow, that one does an area attack. Awesome.
Piece of cake.
I'm not sure piece of cake is the appropriate thing to say there. That was actually difficult. Chainmail. No, I'm not freaking doing this. Oh, it's just one? Okay, I can do one. Not good. I'll take it.
We're good to go.
Alright. Moving on up. So there's nothing up here? Please tell me I didn't come all this way for nothing. Guys? I have not saved recently. In fact, I probably need to end the stream. So I'm going to end the stream up here, and hopefully when I get back, someone can tell me why I came here. I think he just trolled me. If the game brings me back here later, I'm gonna be pretty annoyed at people. Well, it shouldn't be. I mean, they haven't even told me this place exists yet, so how could it be too late to do the quest? It's alright, Kraken. If I expected professionalism and, like, everything to be perfect, then I'd be in TV. I don't even know what that means. TV is far from perfect, holy crap. But yeah, we're all just people. Everybody makes mistakes. Especially, I mean, I don't know when the last time you played this game is, so... Well, Alba needs to get off his duff. I can't rotate. Well, I will make it a point to go to the towers more quickly once I find out they exist. Anyway. Whoops. Oh well. Blind. But yeah, in future areas I will definitely try and come to the towers more quickly, but the thing is I didn't even know the tower was down here. So that's a little good and annoying. But anyway, I'm going to go in the stream here because it is 11:11, and I said the stream would end at 11. So this right now we're at a double 11. And that's no cool. That's no cool. Oh, I appreciate it. I understand people... it does get annoying if you're watching a blind run and people are just like, hey, go here, hey, go here, hey, go here. So you do want to watch the person do it blind. But, oh well. I also, I will say the streams are a little bit unusual in that you also, you know, it is a much more interactive experience, so, it's both. It's both. But hey, now I know next time to make sure I make a point to come here. Anyway, I will see you all next time. Thank you very much for tuning in. You guys, yeah. Good job. I don't know what I'm saying. Kraken, don't feel bad. Like I said, it's... My general rule on blind runs is that I do not want you to tell me about secrets that lead to, like, super items. Because super items will very much, undermine the intent of the play, and you'll end up just, like, laughing through storyline missions because you have these amazing items. So I explicitly do not want those. If I happen to find them on my own, great. But little, like, storyline snippets or little cutscenes or such, I don't really mind them, especially if they're super easy to miss. So I wouldn't, you know, I didn't mind people like, hey, you should actually check this place out. Obviously, if it's something that is not super easy to miss, then give me a chance to find it on my own. But yeah, anyway, good night, people. I will see you tomorrow night, and then I will leave and record Persona 4. Dancing all night. Look forward to it.